Hi, Sandy here. So, if you've seen my videos, you know that I love making tags and borders. I do 8.5 by 11 scrapbook pages, and I like to decorate my pages with them. I have recently gone through my dog and cat book, and I've used up so many embellishments and words. I've made a whole bunch of borders for my pages, and a lot of tags for my pages. And I've gotten everything very, very organized. I have some words left. A few dogs and things, but not much, and that's good. So I've got the dog book all done and the cat book all done, all organized and very nice. And then I just finished doing all of my birthday stuff. I've made tons of birthday tags and borders and embellishments and used up pretty much everything. I still have some words left, but that's fine. I keep my birthday scraps in here. Everything birthday goes in this book. Everything dogs and cats goes in those book. And then when I'm doing a dog or cat page or birthday page, just grab the book, flip through, find what I want. Pretty much instant page. So my next one, I've got this book of family and friends, and I've got a few borders of family that I've made. There's some empty spaces here. You can see I've used some of them. See, I've used some. I've got some tags. These are some embellishments that I bought. I think these came from Family Dollar, and they were on a sticker page. I cut them out, put them in there. Just various things. So that's my family stuff. And I've pulled it. I had a lot of stuff just dumped into the pockets, a lot of loose stuff. So I've got these sheets full of words: heritage, family tree, family fun this way. It's a family affair. Just family memories, heritage, members of my family, generations, just family words. I've got some of these for generation to come, family record, just all these things that these are going to be great subjects for my tags and borders. So I'm going to get these organized. Okay, but not only do I have family, I have mom stuff. Lots of mom stuff. You can see how I'm just shoving things in there. Dad stuff. Dad, father, grandma, grandpa, granddaughter, grandparents, daughter, brother, sister. So I'm going to be making some like mother and daughter, brother and sister, sisters, you know, things like that. You know, and then I'll be a lot more likely to use them, because I don't really think I'll make pictures of scrapbook pages of my sister, and I don't even think about using a sister tag or border. But if I've got a great supply of stuff in here, I'm going to be a lot more likely to use it. Oh, and then in the back of the book, after I finish family, I've got a friends section. Yeah, here it is. And I've got a couple of borders and a few tags and friend stuff. So I'm going to make all of these really appealing to me, make some fancy tags and borders and embellishments with them, and then I'll be a lot more likely to use them. So this is probably going to take me at least a week. So I'll be making a few videos just to keep you updated. I'm not going to put together stuff online because I'll be digging and stuff. I do have, let me show you. I do have this box of these border bases that I have made. Lots of border bases, so that's what I'll be using. And I've got some of pretty much every color. Then I've also got this box of tags. I like to make, I have this box too. I got enough right now. I might start saving pretty soon. I save cereal boxes and grocery packaging and things like that. I use my little pattern. I cut the sides with my paper trimmer for a straight line, and then I just snip the corners using this pattern. So I've got all these, I call them tag blanks, and then I cover them with scraps. Nothing goes to waste. I cover them with scraps, and then I have tag bases, and they're also sorted by color. And I have a few different sizes, as you can see, but this is my favorite size. This is my favorite. So I'll be getting to work creating lots of stuff. So I'll be back. Well, hey, it's been over a week since I started this video, and I actually filmed me putting together some tags and borders, and for about half an hour to 45 minutes, and my camera wasn't on. I remember turning it on, but I did something wrong and it wasn't on. So I've gone through mother, sister, father, daughter, family. Well, I've still got a lot more family stuff. I want to play with that some more. I've done my sister. I only have one sister. My husband has a sister. And I'm going to work on brother. And I've got a lot of grandparents, grandchild. I'm going to work on that. Haven't done that yet. So I've still got all of this. Let me get this out of the way. But I've made a lot of progress. So, my new thing is making these horizontal borders. So here's a father. This was kind of vintage looking, so I went with a vintage look for it. This was also kind of vintage, father. And I do genealogy. I started on it, well, I spent like 2 or 3 years on it, obsessed with it on Ancestry.com all day, every day, for a couple of years. And then I got off of the Ancestry, and I'm taking a break, and it's been like 5 or 6 years I've been on a break. But when I retire, I want to get back to it, and and I put stuff in scrapbooks, the old photos and stuff that I find. So these vintage are good. And then I had this one, Growing Up Together, and I thought, well, that's kids growing up together. And I've had this a long time. It looked like a banner, and I think it's actually like handleless teacups, but that's okay. I think it looks good with that. And then I found this wagon, because I'm like, what am I going to put on there? You know, boys, girls, what? Then I've got this one. I had made this border previously. It's got houses on it and home, and I put on family that plays together, stays together, and I added the butterfly. This one I had made previously. I pulled it out to get it organized with the other stuff, just family memories. This was a strip that came like that, and I put it on this glitter paper and added the flowers. This is a border base that I made with the telephones and a family. And then this family, I chose this border base for it, and I'm trying to match up the colors. And then I've got this one, Our Family. I got the yellow there together. I think that looks pretty good. Now this one I had a really hard time with. Number One Dad. What am I going to put on there? A teddy bear? I don't know. And I came across this card. It's kind of kid-like, but that's okay. It looks good. And then I've got this one, Family, and just added these details. So I've got those done. Then I made some borders, vertical borders. dad. I had all this dad stuff. There's barbershop for gentlemen, dad, good, rugged good looks, the premium mustache, dad, your limited edition. So I used up quite a few little things on there, and I like how that turned out. Then I've got this one, the love of a family is life's greatest blessing. And then I've got this memo card that says family with the definition of it, and I like that. And I've had this quite a while, and it picked up the blue and the red, and so I finally used that. It punches through the back like that. I can't remember what you call those. Then I've got this. We love, we share, we play, we laugh, we fight, family, we live. And this went with it. It's got the same flowers, you see. And I just added a few things. And then this says our family, family by choice, family by chance, friends by choice. And I added a birdhouse. Then this one, family, another word for love. Together we make a family. I went with red and black on that one. And then any man can be a father. It takes someone special to be a dad. And I added family is everything. And I just really like how that one turned out. I'm pretty happy with pretty much all of them, really. And then I was really enjoying making these things and using all different kinds of embellishments and stickers that I had around, and I really like how a lot of these turned out, and I've used up so many things. Time spent with family is worth every second. Best family time. And then we've got mother-daughter, and I've had this. This is, I think it's a figurine you can order from a catalog. And I had cut that out when my daughter was small. A child outgrows your lap, but never your heart. Well, that's still today. So I got family, love, mother, daughter. And I really like that one. Then I had this family dinner. So then I happened to have this one that I had made with, it's got silverware peeking through there. You can't see it too well. So I dug into my food department, and I found Eat, recipes. I've got our family here, and the chef with a turkey. So I like that one. You know, we'll probably take pictures of us going out to eat, which we do sometimes. So, and that'll be perfect for that. And then we got family, everyday life, happy, together. Our family is what makes our house a home. I think I had a couple of these, so I got those. I've got so many of these done. This one, a mother holds her child's hands for just a little while, but she holds their hearts forever. This one says, Happy Father's Day, Dad. This one is something I can write on, Quality Dad. And I added this owl. The colors looked good. What are you going to add on there? I don't know. But I like how it turned out. And then I happen to have my husband's name in there. I put that with the dad stuff because, and it says, You are my hero, rich dad. Then this one, the most important thing is family. And this says Hearn Family. This came with years ago. You get those free address labels in the mail, and this was in there. I had a few of these. This is my last one. It's a basket. It says Hearn Family. The most important thing is family. And then this friends and family gather here. And then this says family, home, love this place, love. Then we got this one, family, love. I should probably add a small tag here that I could write something on, but I can do that when I actually use it, maybe. Being a family means you're a part of something very wonderful. It means you will love and be loved for the rest of your life, no matter what. I had so much family stuff, and I was just having so much fun making this stuff. Family, where your life begins and love never ends. Families are forever, and this one's different. This one is a square thing. I got like 4 of these I think at the bins. Thanks, Jean Baney. She sent me to the Goodwill bins. Well, she didn't personally send me, but I watched her video. She likes to get stuff from there. So I went and got stuff. And they had a nice design on one side, and they were really thick. That's too thick. So I split them out. So I've still got the nice design that I used for something else, and I had these for the back. I thought I'm going to use that for a tag or something someday. So there's that. This is Family is the Key to Everything, and it's got blue, yellow, and pink, and so I added some little things here in those colors, and I found this heart. I'm just really happy with the way the colors are coming together here. Every family has a story. Welcome to ours. Now it's funny, this, well, it's not all. I glued some strips to, I'm pretty sure this is a Kleenex box, right, this part. There was some strips of blue. You can see it's a different pattern here. And this is also from a Kleenex box. And I get the generic ones from the store. Okay, this one says Happy Father's Day. On your special day, Dad. Okay, this one is cute. My daughter, my joy. And I have a few of these really nice stickers of these pretty girls. She's not a little girl anymore, so I really like that one. And then I've had these stickers for so long. Mother, they came on a card together, and I used some of them, but I just finished up these and made this mother one. And then father-daughter. I wanted a father-daughter, mother-daughter. So family is where life begins, love never ends. So, yes, I've been busy. And then I was making embellishments. Both of these are like that other one, figurines that were in magazines. And I've just, they're thin, really thin paper, and I've had them with a speck of glue on the back and stuck on a page, for me to look through and use. And so I finally, I cut them, well, it's already cut out. This one I cut out. It wasn't cut out yet. I fussy cut them, and I glued them to a piece of paper. This one is just white cardstock. And I left a little edge on it because if I put it on something print, then it'll kind of stand out. And this the same. I got a nice pink background around that. And then I've got, I think I had 2 of these. Yes. The love of family is life's greatest blessing, and I added a butterfly to that one and a flower to that one. I just like to add my own little touch. Growing up together, I thought, well, we want this kind of childish a little bit, and I had this little frog and this ladybug. I like that one. Family and friends. The butterfly is already printed on there. All I did, well, I added this green strip of paper right here, and I added a green flower. This one, I glued to a piece of brown paper and cut it out with a little rim around it, and I punched a hole. Well, there was holes punched in it, and all I did was add this yellow butterfly. But I made it more substantial, so I'm more likely to use it. And I have another one of these already, my ancestors came from, and I just added this little tag that I had, and a butterfly. It was vintage looking. This one, it came with the frame and the key printed on there. And I added the word family and a pocket watch and a pointing finger. And then I've got this one. Family is a gift that lasts forever. I glued that onto some black paper and gave it a little bit of an edge, and then I added the 2 red rhinestones and the black flower. And this one, always my daughter, now to my friend. I just glued that onto a tag, and this is a plate that you could order. And I've had a lot of this stuff for years, and I've never really done with this with my family stuff. So I'm using this stuff, and I've been saving this stuff. I've been collecting this stuff for 20 years. And then I did a lot of, like I said in the previous video, or did I? No. What I did was also, I decided I needed more more border bases, because I was looking through and not finding colors, things that were matching what I wanted. So I made sure I had 20 of each one. And then while I was at it, I had a lot of paper like this that I don't want vertical on the page. I wanted it horizontal, so I made some horizontal bases. And then, well, then I want them cut down to 8.5 so that they fit on my 8.5 by 11 pages. So then I end up with these. These are a lot of good things to make embellishments with. So it's been a week since I've gotten back to you, but yes, I've been busy. So I've got all of these, and I just used some family words on them. I'll give you a better look at them. This was an embellishment that I had bought, I think probably at Dollar Tree, on a card with some others, and it was exactly as you see it, but all I did was add this word family. This one I had made previously, I think. No, I had made another border that was going to go vertically on the page. I think I've got it here. But I narrowed it down to, I don't know where it is. But I ended up with this scrap. And I just added the word family. I think, well, I don't know. Anyway, I just added the word family. This one, family is the key to happiness. And I added a key and this. This one, I just thought this was so cute. Daddy's Buddy. Now this would be for a little child, not for my daughter. And I added this bird. I think that's really cute for a child. A family is a gift that lasts forever. Our family. Family, and I added a key. Family is a gift that will last forever, and I added postage. And then just I added father on that one. So I have been busy. I'm going to gather this up and move it to my other table, and I've got a bunch of stuff right here that I'm going to be gluing together now. And I've got a long ways to go. I'm still planning on putting together a lot more tags and borders and embellishments with those other stickers still on the pages that I already showed you. But I've come a long way. Okay. To start with, I have these two cards. Sisters are different flowers from the same garden. And all I'm going to do is add a flower. I'll go with pink, a blue flower, and a pink button. Got to tuck in this. I'm out of medium glue dots, so I've got to use a large one, even though I should have a medium. But that'll work. And then this one, add a pink flower with a blue button. I just like to add my own little touches, then I feel like I created that. I know I didn't make it really, but they got personality now. Okay, now I've got this one that says, of course I can do anything, I'm a mother. And I've had this like this, and I just wasn't doing anything for me. And it was actually square, so I trimmed around it and cut out the, it had this pink line around it, and I trimmed it. So I'm gonna start gluing this. Oh, I got my little edges. That's my little quirk. Okay, now I'll glue this on. Then I've got this. It's got an adhesive on it, but it's been off the original backing for a while. So, and I'm gonna put some glue on this the back of these leaves, because I don't want them falling off. I don't want to cover up any of my words. I can do anything. I'm a mother. Okay. Then I've got a button. I think I'm going to be using a lot of glue dots. And I have spent hours and hours on this, and I'm just really enjoying it. Oh, good. This one is self-adhesive. Okay, I got my little bucket. I keep the backs of my stickers in there. And I throw those in the trash. I recycle everything else. Paper. Okay, that one is done. Now, I only have one sister. And I had a lot of sister stuff. So I decided to just throw a whole bunch of stuff on here. I started with this. I'm not going to put the... Should I put the stuff on the side? No, I'm going to skip it. I got Sisters by Chance, Friends by Choice. And all of these words say sisters with the plural. So, my sister lives in San Diego, and I live near Omaha. And we don't see each other very often. She moved there when my daughter was a baby, like 19 years ago. Not quite 19. And since then, I think I've seen her twice. I went and visited her there, and she visited me here. Now this is hanging off a lot, but it's just so cute. I got these are Boyd's Bears from a Boyd's Bear catalog, but they're bunnies by Boyd's. But these are my two sisters. And I've got, I'm going to put sisters up at the top. And I've got my card, Sisters Are Forever Friends. See how I'm using up a lot of stuff on one thing. If I didn't make these, they would just sit there for years and years. Well, they already have. Without getting used. So, there we go. Boom, all in one shot. So, I hope to someday see my sister again and use a photo of us together for this page. And we're a couple of old ladies. I'm 60, I'm almost at 61. She's about 64, I think. She's a few years older than me. Okay, that's really cute. I like it. Okay, I had a page of stickers years ago. This says Happy Mother's Day, May, for Mom. I decided to go with purple. So I've got this background, and what am I going to embellish it with? I just decided, hey, get some kittens. You know, it doesn't matter. Well, I just wanted something cute. That's all. So I'm putting some kittens on there. 3 kittens have nothing to do with anything, but okay. Hey, they're still good and sticky. That's a good thing. Okay. So we'll put the For Mom gift right there. This one, where is my razor blade? I had it here. There it is. This is an old sticker that I've had for a long time. I gotta get... And it was a square, and I cut it down to shape. Okay, I got it going good. It's still sticking good, too. That's good. And it says Mother's Day. And then this little sticker says Mom. So this is very much a mom. Where's my... I keep reaching for my punch, and it's right there. So there's a mom for Mother's Day. Okay, this one is kind of fun. This one is Mom, vintage. Mom says, There's black here, so I picked some black things. Since Mom says, I got letters for whatever Mom might say. So we're going to put this, I think, here. I'm going to leave this up a little bit. Get this glued. And I rounded the corners on it because I want it to look good. So there, the word letter thing is. And then when I actually use it on a page, I'll have to figure out what I want Mom to say. Okay. I'm going to put that here. And see, I don't put my things hanging off the side on every tag and border. But most of them I do. Sometimes they just probably better without it. Okay, that's done. Mom says. See, and I used a few different elements on there. Okay. Then I've got this. This was kind of vintage looking, so I wanted a vintage background. I want that pretty much centered. I'm not going to measure or anything. I'm going to need a glue dot on the back of this. I didn't go with black. I decided to add a little color. I got to add some glue to the back of the leaves. Don't want them getting knocked off. Okay. Same with this one. Get a glue dot on there. Those are some really nice 3D roses. Okay, that's very momish. Okay, now I've got this. I had this strip that says sisters are different flowers from the same garden, and it repeats itself. And these actually came from the same, I think it might have been Graphic 45, and there was actually something else on the backs of the green and the blue that you would probably want to use for a border, but it just wasn't something that would fit anything I would use, so I decided not to use that. Okay, I got this. This was from Dollar Tree, a page of stickers. They really have some nice stickers. So I want that there. And then this is a sticker. Sometimes they're hard to get started. Got it. It's good and sticky. So I think I want that right there. And then I've got this blue butterfly. This was a piece of scrapbook paper, actually. Well, it was a scrapbook paper, piece of scrapbook paper with. It was a 12 by 12 scrapbook paper with butterflies all over it, and I cut out the butterflies. Okay, I think the colors look pretty good together there. And then from the other edge of this one, I had this scrap, and I decided to cut off the sister words at the bottom because it was so short it didn't really show much. So I've got this sister sticker. Put that down here at the bottom. And I've got these. These are very thick. And they're not very sticky, so I gotta add glue dots. And I did get a new roll of large glue dots. I was at Walmart about a week ago. They didn't have very much on the shelf, but they did have the large ones, but no medium ones. That's very thick, very thick. I don't really like stuff that thick on my scrapbook pages because they get too lumpy. But it sure looks good, doesn't it? Oh, you know what? I don't like it like this. I gotta trim the corners. Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll work. And one more. I hope it'll go on far enough. Okay, that one won't go in there. I should have done this before I glued the embellishment on, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Looks good enough. Alright. So I have a few of these. This one says, first my mother, forever my friend, and it repeats itself. These were some also probably from Dollar Tree. So I put a butterfly here. And a mother sticker. Then okay, how do I want that? I think I want it like this. And I think that picks up the colors pretty good. Alright. I think I have one glue dot left on there. Then I had this. Didn't know what I was going to do with it. I've got this orange sticker, Mom. So I'm going to put that over here. Got an orange flower and an orange dot. Well, that got kind of tucked under there, but it'll do. It's not horrible. Or maybe it is. Let me see what I could do. I always keep my needle nose pliers on the table. Yes, that looks better. That looks better. Okay. And this is my last horizontal one. Okay, this one was interesting. Daughters are like flowers. They fill the world with beauty and sometimes attract pests. When my daughter was really small, I bought one of those booklets with a lot of phrases in it for her scrapbook pages, and I've used most of them, and I don't like to waste anything. So I put this together, and I chose this border with these flowers on it. So there's the flowers in the saying. I don't really understand what this means, unless it means the boyfriends that they start bringing home. I don't really understand what it means. So then I got a bumblebee, so I'm going to add some bugs for pests. So I'll put a bumblebee there. Here's a ladybug on a leaf. These are stickers, but they're not sticking too good, so I'm gluing them. And then we got a bug. And that one was sticking all right. And a caterpillar. And that caterpillar's sticking pretty good. So there. Daughters. That doesn't make any sense to me, but it's cute. And I had this, and I'm going to donate this. This is mom stickers that I had: chauffeur, organizer, referee, therapist, maid, cook, teacher, event planner, hostess. I've had these for over 10 years and they just don't do much for me. So I'm going to donate those. And then this is the mother's heart is in the schoolroom. Henry Wallace Beecher. That don't do nothing for me. And these I've tried to do something with and I haven't used them. The heart of a mother is a deep abyss at the bottom which will you'll always find forgiveness. That doesn't do anything for me. My mother was the most beautiful woman I ever saw, George Washington. By and large, mothers and housewives are the only workers who do not have regular time off. They are the great vacationist class. Everyone can keep house better than her mother until she tries. I remember my mother's prayers and they have always followed me. They have clung to me all my life. And see, I've decorated these. I've tried to make something that I can put on a scrapbook page. They're just not doing anything for me, so I'm going to donate those. Alright. Okay. I've got this. I love Minnie Mouse. This is a flag you could order from a catalog. Happy Mother's Day. Maybe you can't order it now as this is old. So I'm gonna. I chose this border. I thought it was with the polka dots. I thought it was nice and feminine, and polka dots for Minnie. And then I picked 3 little scraps with polka dots. And I have a ton of these little tags that I made with Mickey and Minnie and other cartoon characters. It says, "Oh my." And I got this circle that says it's just vintage print on it. So I'd put that right there. I'm going to put a big pink flower on it. With this button on it. I've got this word Mom. I just had so much stuff. I'm going to put Mom right there. And then I've got this little sticker that says Mom. I'm going to put that right there. Alright. I've got this butterfly sticker. And then I've got this one that says Mother's Day. I used another one on another thing. So this is going pretty fast, but it took me a lot of time to gather up all these pieces and stuff. I'm getting it. Alright. So I'm going to put this here. Yeah, that looks good. So that one is done. And then I've got this. Says Happy Mother's Day, and this one said something about Mom on the bottom, but it doesn't. There's not enough to actually read it, so I'm going to cover that up. And then I've got this that says Mom, I love you. And I had another one. I've got a few more things over on the table to work on. But this one is dark hair, dark skin, and my husband's brother was married to a Hispanic woman, and she has children. They're divorced, but she's still part of the family. She comes to a lot of the family get-togethers, so we still get pictures of her. So I might use that on there, on one of her pages. So there's Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, she comes to Mother's Day, so that's pretty cute. I'm gonna gather up some more stuff. I've got 2 more tags to make and 4 more borders. So most of these, maybe all of them, are mother and sister, because that's what I was working on. But you can see that I already did dad and family. Okay. So this tag, I bought a book of these fancy tags and I haven't used them much. So I'm going to use one now. I just like using up these little scraps. I just like that. Okay, and this, oh, I've had this so long. This might be Avon, a plate. It says, "A mother's love is never ending," and that looks like a cherished teddy. I think I got my head in it. But it's just so cute, and I've had it a long time, and I just never did get around to using it. So now I am using it. And I just need to take some pictures. And okay. Then I got the word mom. I think this is a sticker. I think it is. And I actually trimmed it down smaller. Most of these words, the family words, and a lot of other stuff, I've been trimming down a lot of excess edges and stuff. Okay, mom. Then I've got this flower. It's a sticker, but it's not very sticky anymore, so I'm going to add a glue dot and put it there. And it's already got a hole punched in it. It's a little different. Alright. Now I already had, no, I've got 2 of these. I've got a border over there I'm going to use this one on. So here's one of my pre-made border bases made out of strips of pink paper. Don't like to waste nothing. And some little blue. I'm pretty sure that this and several other things that I've been using is Graphic 45. Okay, I've got this rhinestone heart. Sometimes I like to finish off my little clusters hanging off the side with a button or something. Then I've got this butterfly. I think I'll add a little extra glue. And that goes here. And I gotta punch this. This is very thick. I'm not sure where I got it. Back of a scrapbooking pad or somewhere. Alright. I've got this sister one. I just got a bunch of sister words, and gonna use them up. And what do I want to have with sister? I looked through my stuff. I found this pretty little vintage teddy bear with a vintage background, and I really like that. So I'm gonna make that kind of the subject. Sister is the subject, and I've chose this. It's so pretty and feminine. One of my border bases. Gotta get my little things. I got an extra one of this one. Okay, so I'm going to add this flour. See how I like to finish off those little clusters. And that's the end of that roll. So I start my new roll. And I've got this large thin rhinestone. And I want it on the center of this. Then this one says, it's a charm, says to my sister. This old creaky chair. Sister. This one's a sticker. This one says sis. This is a little sticker of a girl. It came with one of my sister stickers. So I've had it with the sister sticker, so I'm just going to add that on here just because. And now I've got this little little sister sticker here. And this is my sister border. See, and I used up a lot of these words that would have just sat year after year, never being used. So there's that. And then, see, this is like that Hispanic one, but it's Caucasian. First my mother, forever my friend. Then I got this that says Mom Life. Put that right there. Add my little edges. Creaky chair. Just gluing, gluing, gluing. This one I forgot to trim down. So this is what I've been doing to a lot of my words that I've just cut out somewhere and stuck on a page, and now I'm giving them more, doing a little more fussier cutting to them. And I've tried to get them ready as I put the stuff together for each tag or border, but I missed that one. Okay, this one says give Mom a hug. Oh, and I've got these two. There's tulips here, so I decided to add a couple of tulips. These are stickers. Is that everything I got for this one? Yeah, it looks like it. I didn't choose anything like buttons or anything 3D for this one, but we don't have to do that on every one. Alright. Oh, I like this one. This one says Mom and Dad. So that goes here. And then this one, the most important thing a father can do for his children is love their mother. I agree with that. Okay, then I chose some nice colorful things to hang off the edge, because this is kind of multicolor. Gotta add some hearts for Mom, Love, and Dad, right? Okay, then got a nice pink sticker here. So I came up with a male and female, a boy and girl teddy bears to represent Mom and Dad. And she can overlap him a little bit. Yeah. Then I've got this foam sticker. Of another heart. I guess it can go here. And that one is done. Last one. One mother plus one daughter equals two best friends.